Come on, let's go. I'm ready. I'm so ready for this day. Let's go. I think there's still. I think there's still glue in there. Man, oh man. All right, welcome in everybody. We are about to get started. I have the most amazing feelings about my birth today, because today not only am I here, but I get to tell you how I am going to experience my day. That's what I'm going to do. 100% experience my day like I choose it to be. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be. That is the realization that you own your experiences, not anybody else, not the way the world perceives it, but the way that you truly appreciate it. It's your day. And so I have been working on I've been working on this cat. And I realized the other day that I had did something different that I've never done before. And understandably, I should never do things that I've never done before, ever. Because not only am I referring to a style of making something, but also destruction of something. And I destroyed part of my presentation for a reason. I guess that's what it was. So, yeah, we won't go into details of what happened, but I had started something and I didn't realize that I would destroy it on the way to creating. So that's what happened. But anyway, I am about to get started. We're going to sit down. I have Regular Show playing in the background because not only is Regular Show one of my favorites, it is also a Halloween edition. And well, the month of October is the month of discovery. And through that, we're discovering our talents. So I told myself every day I'll get up and do something different because every day is my birthday. It is my valued life experience. And so I cherish every second of it because it's mine. It's my birthday. And that's how I see it. That's how I appreciate it. Yep. Let me turn on this one too. So Halloween is October 31st. And as long as I remember, I've always experienced, I need my glasses, hold on. I've always experienced the month of October as something of my own. even as a young adult, I told myself that I can be whatever I want to be because it's my birthday. And that's what I chose. Actually, I got to put my hair down this way because that's how I chose to experience. So that is the way, that's the way I see it. I see it as something of my own. And, you know, everybody's going to experience their birthday. You're going to experience something that they call their birth every single time. And I would ask for years, I'm getting long drawn, but I asked for years, what do people do for their birthday? Some people say, oh, they have a family group, family members will get around and they'll help celebrate each other. You know, some people travel, some people go to places that they've never been before. And, you know, there's a plethora of things that we can do, but a lot of people tell me the same exact situation where their birthday is only of one day. I never understood that. That concept never actually made me feel like people were actually celebrating their birth. Because I always say it, it's the funniest thing. And I really hope that everybody can hear me right now when I say this, that if your parents took you home after you were born, you come from the hospital, you're brand new, you just got your first gasp of air, they take you home, they put you in the crib or bassinet or whatever the case is, and then they're like, we're just gonna forget about them. Like, you would just be so struck with grief that you couldn't understand how your parents could take you home and only celebrate you for one day out of the entire time that you were born. That's it. Take you home, put you somewhere, and then forget about you. And I thought of it like, if I'm asking people, how do you celebrate your birth month? How do you celebrate your birthday? And they tell me they celebrate it only for one day. That's blasphemy. You can't tell me that experience is something that you really wish every single year for your birthday would be the same. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. So every day of the month of October, I celebrate because my mom celebrated my birth the entire year because she was proud that she had brought me here to this planet. And that's how I see it. 100%. No other way. No other way. Every single day I have here is my birthday. You say what you want. I know what I need. 100%. And that's what I'm getting. 100%. That's what I'm getting. Yep. Yep. So what we're doing is we're going to level up just a little bit because this is the shape of the character that I need. And I just need half of it because I don't want to make a hole. Yeah, this one will work. I don't want to make a hole. Oh, dang. What's up, Golden? What's up, Haley? You said, what are you doing? I'm making a cat figurine. Hi. You said, where you get that Oogie Boogie inflatable? My birthday is coming up. Let's go. I got the inflatable at Walmart. At the Walmart. And yep, that's what I did. That's what Michael asked. Beanie Boo, my birthday is coming up. When's your birthday? Is it this month or is it the following experience of the month? Yep. October 29th, let's go. Well, happy birthday to you. I hope you enjoyed the whole entire month of October. I really do. because this is your month of birth. Let's go. So when I stated that, I think this size is the biggest. So when I stated that to other people that I celebrate my entire birth month as is, people are like, did I really do this wrong? I was like, no, I did this right. This is how it's supposed to go. Because if not, then I'm not really in sync with who I say I am. I'm a part of something else that I need to make whole. This has to be for me. Because I asked a bunch of people, like throughout the years, like, why do you only celebrate your birth month, your birthday for one day? Oh, well, nobody else cares. Well, they're not supposed to care, bro. They're not. That is not what their job is. You're the only one that's supposed to make matters. And if you don't do it that way, then nobody else will care either. Tell people. Tell them, hey, I got a birthday coming up. I'm celebrating my birthday from the 1st to the 31st, bro. Like, that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. And then nobody else can change that. Nobody else can tell me anything else is different because I know exactly how I'm supposed to experience this. So I'm trying to make this figurine, and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my very best, actually. I did the other day when I was sculpting, so I'm ecstatic to keep this going. So this is day 2 of the experience. And I like to say that, oh, you can't see the, can't see regular show popping off in the background because they're getting it. We're going to talk about them in a second too, because I really enjoy some regular show. I thought 2 characters who were complete opposite become best friends. Amazing. Just an amazing experience. But yeah, so I cut this in half. Hopefully I'm not teetering on mine. But not only do people like not get the best part of their birthday, but you have to celebrate it with the world. The world has to help you celebrate it. So I'm gonna throw a party at my house, and I hope that you show up. I really do. And if you can't make it, just send me something. Send me something to help me celebrate my birthday. That's really it. Let's go. Let's go. I probably shouldn't have cut this in half just yet, but I did because I could have just sculpted and then cut it. Because not only is this half of something, but it's got to go into mold, and I can't put the whole mold into. I can't put the whole mold in there. Oh, you can't see all of it either. But I just needed to go back. Yeah. All right, cool. So I have, oh, this is such a beautiful day. God dang it, bro. This is such a freaking beautiful day. Okay. Man, bro. So I have to sculpt this as best as possible so I can get this to stick. The ear of this cat right here. This is what I'm going to make. I'm going to make this figurine, and it'll be the best thing that I ever made, for real, because not only can I make more, but I can make them, I can make as many as I want to once I get the mold together. I can I can pretty much just do whatever I want to. So I'm gonna make them a part of my stream as well, where I'm gonna paint them and they'll be my cats. Because I've always wanted an actual cat, and I was like, I can't color my cat every day, but I can try. There's still, I can just make one and then I can just color it. I can make different ones and I can just color it. And yep. Just trying to make sure that this ear is proper. I'm trying to wield it down. So you said, yo, no one care about my sister's birthday? What? Why would nobody care about her birthday though? You said you're a sub? Sorry. You said October 29th. You said you too, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You said, yo, bro, I'm just sub. I appreciate you subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yo, no one cares about my sister's birthday. You know what you can do for your sister though? I want you to tell as many people as possible and then see if they can connect with your sister. Like, even if they just give something like a hello or, you know, a happy birthday on social media, and then show her, you know, that people actually do care. Because it's not that we don't care, we just don't know it's her birthday. You see what I'm saying? We probably know that people exist, but we don't know, you know, we just don't have the information. So you got to share it, you know. I'm about to vacuum this up because it's getting crazy right now. But yep, that's the whole point. You have to share it. I want to know about her birthday. When's her birthday anyway? I think I'm cutting too much. I think I might cut this edge too. But I appreciate all that you do, for real, for real. I really do. I appreciate that it matters to you that much, that you said something out loud. So happy birthday to her as well. And, you know, many more of these experiences for her. All right, this is pretty flush. I was trying to get it like 100%, but it doesn't want to. And all I need is one side of the cat, because once it's the correct size, I'm going to just use one side. Boom. I'm going to just use one side to create the mold, the figurine mold, because I have everything here. I have mold maker, I have resin, and so we're going to cast this cat and make it an actual physical cat that I can color. So, and there's gaps in between here a little bit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fill the gaps just to make sure that we have, and I might have to go back to the store and get something else to help me fill the gaps, but this is pretty strong right here. Yeah, pretty strong. So might have to vacuum here in a second. You said, yeah, I forgot. You forgot when your what? What you forget? You forgot when your sister's birthday is, bro? Oh, come on now. That's too much for me. That's way too much for me, bro. How do you forget her birthday? I know my sister's birthday is April 2nd. Yeah. And I said it like, let me see, I've said it for 30, like some 30 years. Yeah. Yep. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I mean, she gets whatever she wants. That's pretty much how I've seen it. I mean, she's the baby at some point. So, all right. So we have one cat ear. I'm actually not going to make the second one because I do have two of them. I tried to figure out which one would be the best fit. This one's a little larger, but this one has the exact shape that I need, and it's round. So we're going to use this one. I think I might take it down just a little bit because it seems like it's a little higher up than I really want to compare to this ear. So we might just take it down a little bit, but we're going to keep moving forward because we need to keep going. So this part, so I think it's this side. I think it's this side that I'm going to use for the cat's face. And if everything is pretty symmetrical, I'm just going to use it as is. And we're just going to use it like this. This will be our cat. But I'm realizing that his ear is a little further back. So we're going to have to align with that because I think there's a gap in between, just like this. It's upwards, but hold on. Anyway, it's supposed to be a small gap in between. Just a small. No, that leans too much. Dang, that other one was perfect too. All right, anyway, let's put this one to the side. I'm gonna vacuum real quick. Should I vacuum or should I wait? There's stuff everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna put this back together. How did I break that? You said, bro, that helmet is sick. Let's go. It's actually an astronaut helmet. Appreciate it. I'm gonna color it too. I just haven't figured out what I want to do yet. Why do I keep breaking them? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. This is my Halloween costume though. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm getting stuff everywhere. I might have the vacuum like now. That stuff is everywhere. Yeah, but it's actually a whole costume. I thought I was gonna be like an astronaut. Then I looked at the other suit that I have. I didn't want to get an actual astronaut suit. I wanted to get something that would be tailored to like what I want to be for Halloween. And so I just got an all black outfit with stripes that are LEDs. So it just goes across the body, down the arms. And that's the function of my costume as an astronaut. So yeah. Like a Daft Punk type. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah. So yeah, that's the experience. That is the experience for Halloween. Well, it's one of many costumes. Because if like I get invited to another party, I'll buy another costume. But if I'm just having one party, I'll just use that. And then if I think of something else different, then et cetera, et cetera. All right, but anyway, so we have to sculpt the cat's head again. So I'm gonna spend some time doing that, and I really feel like I can do this like right now. And so I'm gonna structure. I have to draw. I did have a white. Oh, gotta get up one more time. Let me see. I have to, I guess I could use the black marker. And then I'll just cut away. Yep. But so yeah, so I have to make this. I should work on the body. I could probably work on the head. Let me work on the body. Let's do that. I'm gonna clean up and then I'm gonna work on the cat's body. Instead of working on the cat's head, that's really simple. I want to work on something that I can find structure and form. So I'm gonna clean up real quick, get all these big, large pieces that I don't need. I'm gonna put those in the trash. And we're gonna work on the legs and the body of the cat. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move this here. Just give me 2 seconds. Because I'm gonna clean up. Every time I use this foam stuff, it just gets everywhere. And I'm not gonna have this stuff everywhere still. Because it's a lot. I mean, even if I just started scraping, it's just a lot. It's a whole lot. A whole lot. A whole lot. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna vacuum for like 2 seconds, and then we'll get back to scraping this real quick. Nice. All right. Even though I just did that, I'm gonna make so much more of a mess with this brick right here. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I know that. All right. So the cat's body is in 2 layers, right? So we got the front and we got the back part of this cat. So once again, I'm gonna half everything, and then I want to say that this is probably not big enough. I'm probably gonna need a larger. I'm probably gonna need a larger piece to scrape, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on this one, and it's just a foam. It's just a piece of foam. That's it. So I have the front half, and so that's my cat right here. If you can see the cat right here, that's the cat right here. Can you see that? Wait, is it in or wait, it's going this way? This way? Yeah, that's the cat. Yep. But he's got a big head, so we're gonna make a big body for it. Trying to match the sizes as best as possible. So once again, I'm only making half of the cat, so I can use it as a figurine. So I think I'm gonna get, this is about as big as I want it to be. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think I got it right. So if this is the head, I want the head to be maybe it's this. Yeah, I think that's it. So we just need to cut. Just need to cut it completely in half. And I wish I had some power tools, because the power tools would just help me cut. Well, actually, I do. I do have a power tool. But we'll use this. You said, "What's up, Wild Wolf?" Hey, Wild Wolf, how you doing? You said cleaning, yes, yes, yes. I love cleaning. I clean. I have to clean every day. Every single day, I have to clean something. I'll be like, "Oh, is that a spot on the mirror? Oh no, the whole bathroom got to be cleaned right now." Am I cutting that? Yeah, I'm cutting that. And it doesn't stop until then. But I realize that I have to keep going here. So if I start cleaning here, I'm never gonna finish cutting this thing in half. Never. How you doing today, Wawa? Didn't you just go live? Didn't you just have a live stream? All those who are watching, yo, go follow Walwolf too. She's got some amazing, amazing. I think your work is abstract. I'll just call it abstract, but you know, those to the observer, you make your own judgment on what you perceive, because that's not the right cut. Dang it. It's like right there. Yeah. And I believe Wildwood goes live every day too. If not, I'm sure she's got plenty of videos, other live streams that she's worked on. She's an amazing creator too. Yeah. Go follow Wildwood. Go follow. All right, so dangerously, we have to be careful because we are working with sharp edges, and I want to make sure that we are protected. Let's go. It feels like I'm cutting a piece of cake. Oh my gosh, is this my cake for my birthday? Yo, that would be wild. Somebody make me a cake this big so I can cut it like this. Because that would be crazy. Oh my gosh. This would be the hardest birthday cake ever. Cool. All right, I got this first one. So even if I do everything in half, like the part of it will be the part that looks good will be the part that I use. So if I mess up like the whole thing, then I have to restart. But if I just mess up on one part, and all I have to do is go back and use the other side. Simple math, simple everything. So I'm just cutting this brick in half because I only need half of it to reference the cat. That's really it. You said I just had a live stream. Yes, let's go. You're gonna make a cool cat. Oh, this cat? I've already seen what it looks like. I mean, I already have the picture. I already have the picture. I just gotta make it. Yeah, and that's my cat. I've been using these cats for a couple years now. I just never made a figurine of it. And I was like, why don't you just make a figurine for your birthday? And then everybody at your birthday could see it, you know, at your birthday celebration could see it. And that would be awesome. And I did not cut this completely in half. Now I feel like I need to saw. I did not cut this completely in half. But yeah, that's what I said I'm gonna do, and that's gonna be, you know, my line of where I say my art starts to be um, in the forefront. Because I mean, I could paint, I could draw, I could do all of that stuff, but people actually want to take stuff home. They don't have to put on their walls. And I always thought about artwork like that. Like we don't realize how much these things affect us if we can't physically use it in our everyday. I mean, even if it sits still, like a purse or shoes, even if we can't, you know, that's something that draws us to other stuff, and that's where I want my art to be. Oh, this is the most difficult thing I've ever had to cut. A brick. Have I ever had to cut a brick up before? What life did I live before? Anyway, um, yeah, so I said make a figurine cat, and you know what you're doing for your artistry, people will seek it out, because not only do you have one thing, but you have something that they can actually take home. And that's what I want. My birthday is so important that I have to make the things that I say I need for my birth, I need for my experience. Every year it's something different. Every year is something totally different. Not the same as last year, because if I do the same thing last year, I'll get the same results. If I do something different this year, I'll get different results. Last year, I painted in Walmart. That's what I did for my birthday. That, I'm telling you, like, that experience, like no other. Like, although it's just Walmart, but I got to take something home. You know, like that memory of me being there, I got to take that home. I wasn't just sitting in some restaurant eating and, you know, listening to random songs and random conversation that I don't remember. I actually went somewhere, took some pictures, and brought it back. Let's go. Let's go. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be every single time. All right, so I got half of this and half of this, which is a half a cat. Or I can just use this one too, since I just broke this one in half. But I don't think these are equal. Oh, they are equal, bro. Let's go, bro. So this is half of our cat. All right, so we're gonna put hopefully I don't break this one too. I'm just gonna put some toothpicks in here, because I kind of want it to stay together while I'm sculpting it. And this is probably gonna take me like 12 hours to sculpt. I said it out loud and I was like, yeah, people will be like, yo, that's too much. That's way too much. Way too much time, sir. But that's my brick right there. This is my brick. I'll put another one in here. So this is the sculpt that I'm getting to. And it's going to be perfect. No matter what I do, it's going to be perfect. Yes. I think so. I know so. All right, so we have to get the cat. I'm just going to form the body. I want to say that this is the height of the cat. Let me see, where's his ear at? I'm telling you, it's almost together, yo. It's almost together. How I see things, it's like I live on a different planet, bro. It's still a little long, but we'll sculpt it anyway. Wait, can you see that? You can't see that because it's not in the picture. It's like this. It's like this. Wait. It's like no, it's something like this. It's something like this. But I think I still need to I need to figure out how long it needs to be. Actually, I haven't figured out how long it's supposed to be yet, bro. So well, let's do that. So we have the actual cat right here. He's like, it's like that. So we're gonna figure out where his head is supposed to go. This is his body. This is, now I've drawn this thing like I don't know how many freaking times in my life. Yeah. I have achieved greatness by drawing this thing a billion times. My son said, he was like, you should make the legs round so it actually stands. But I was like, I really want the legs and toes or whatever to be pointy because that's how I saw it. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not there yet, but that's what I really feel like I should. I really think that I should do what I think is best for my cats. It's got a little bit of, yeah, I think this is the length. This is a good length. It's long, elongated. See? It's supposed to be a long cat. They're not short. Wait, why can't I can't get the camera, sir? Let me see. I feel like it's not in. Yeah, there it is. Is it not in front? There it is. Yeah, that's what the cat's supposed to look like. All right, so I'm going to. Maybe I can go up on it a little bit more too. No, I think the wide body is good. Yeah, I think the wide body is perfect. And so I got to add a tail too. So I think this one will be the tail. Just simple. I already made the ear. So that'll be the tail. And that's what we're going to cut. So we're just going to cut another square. We don't have to cut. We can cut the legs off if I want to, but I'm going to add them and see what happens. Oh. Because I want to see what happens if I just leave it for the sculpt. How y'all doing today though? How's the day that you created? How's that working out for you? Oops. I'll just put that there. At least I'm working on a flat surface now, right? And I'm glad this knife actually works too, because I've found some pretty dull knives in my life. And this one's dangerous for all of the right reasons, because it cuts. It definitely cuts all the right reasons. Perfect. Whew. All right, got that backside there. So once again, I'm still thinking, even if I need to, I probably could just use just the halves as the whole, because the cat symmetrically is even on both sides. So if I just sculpt this one, right, as is, I can use this as all four sides of the cat, because that's the way that I made it so long ago. And yeah. So we're gonna scrape some of this off, and I'm gonna give this a clean. Yo, I swear I could probably use half of this. I wanted to say that this. Oh. All right, well, we'll just start sculpting. You fell on the floor too, huh? Right there, sir. Oh, y'all can't see that because it's pointing. Pointing down. All right, so let's sculpt. I want to make this. I just want to make the corners round, like flush, but round. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so regular show. Regular show is by far like one of the greatest feelings ever, because not only are the characters animals, but they are the best kind of people. They're simplistic. They're only in their own value of reality, right? So everything that happens, they're like, oh, this is so crazy. Why and how could this happen? It's like, well, that's because they live in a world where things like this exist. When I think of things, I'm like, this is possible 100%, because I look at the situations that happen in my life and I'm like, whoa, could this be real? Or is this like some part of imagination type stuff? And all in all, most of that stuff is just real. Like what I perceive, like, okay, so there's 12 people listening. All right, so I bought a new home, right? I bought a brand new spanking off the conveyor belt home. It's really nice. And I've had like 6 people come to my house. I don't know any of these people, just randomly saying, that they need something. Most of the time it's money. It's very interesting. Like once you become a homeowner, everybody wants your money. They're like, oh, you just bought a home, so that means you have a ton of money. I don't have a ton of money. I have lucrative income, but I don't have a ton of money to where I'm just like, oh yeah, you said you need $400,000. Like here you go. Like no, it just don't work like that. So was it yesterday? Yesterday, I had to take the trash out. Most regular thing you could ever think of. Okay, and I'm talking about my house right now. Take the trash out. It's trash day, and they're doing construction on the street, the only street that I know of right now. And like there has to be like 15 people outside in front. They're paving the road. It's a, like I said, everything's brand new over here. So they're paving the road. And I look out the window. I'm seeing a bunch of people out there, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta take the trash out. I'm thinking all of this through. Okay, I'm thinking all of this through. And so there's nobody that I can see on my left and my right. I can just see people in the front, like this weird convex like view. So I open up the door and I tend to take the trash out. And I take maybe like 4 steps, porch, then the driveway. There is somebody on my left sitting in the corner of my porch. And I'm like, is that part of the construction? Are there people sitting on my property at this point? And I don't realize who and how and what is about to transpire because I wasn't expecting anybody to be there. Now, there's nothing crazy going on except for the construction. Tending to get the trash to this location, and that person, it doesn't seem like they're going to hurt me. They're not running towards me. They're not talking to me. There's nothing happening. So then I come back to the porch, and I'm like, this person is sleeping on... They're sitting, sleeping, just hunched over. I'm like, a ton of things just washed through my head. Are they on drugs? Have they been camping here all night? Because my camera picked up somebody, took a picture, and they didn't take full video because the person stopped moving. So it just went back to the main screen, main view. And so I'm like, what's happening? So I'm like, excuse me, could you get yourself up? Like, because you're sleeping on my property. And he's like, oh, I didn't realize that, and it's like long, blah, blah, blah. This is the reason why I'm here. I'm sorry. I thought this was vacant, blah, blah, blah. And, this story goes into every description of every single person that has come to my house. They're looking for something. Every single person that has come to my house has been looking for something. Seriously. And I was like, okay, well, I can't give you everything in your situation, but I can give you something. I made him some food. I warmed up some food that I made last night. I got him some water. I got him some clothes. And I said, this is the best that I can do for you at this point. We had a conversation. I told him, who I was. I told him what, my occupation was. He told me what his occupation was. And he told me that he had, he had things that he said that he wanted to go for him, as far as a job, and he was looking for income and et cetera, et cetera. And so I said, well, you have to figure out where you want to go in order to get there successfully. And the same thing is like, it's a plan. You have to plan every day out as if this is the first day you're going to experience something. And so I thought of that as, just form of communication, because I didn't want him to hurt me. I didn't want him to think that I was being anything else but the person that I am with first contact. Like he could have been an alien. And I see it just like that every single time. Like this dude could have literally just been a complete alien that I've never met before in a different form. And I'm telling him to get off my property because you're sleeping on property. But I gave him what I thought he needed to help him keep moving in the direction that he said that he needed to go. And that was the best that I said that I could do for a person that I don't know. And that's what I did. And that was my morning yesterday. I told my brother this too. And it's funny because we both had something going on in our days. But I just thought it was, part of something that I had to do. And that's what I did. I very much did that. And I think this leg is too wide. Let me see. Let me see. So it actually is supposed to get a lot more on the inside too. Let me see. Let's see. It's not too wide. It's just, it's supposed to be, and then it's half. But anyway, so, I say that to say that, I don't know what people got going on. I honestly 100% have no idea what it takes to be the person that you want to be. But all you have to do is you have to ask yourself, where do you want to be? Let me take this out real quick. Where do you want to be? 100%. Like, you could be 7 years old. You could be 32. You could be 20. You can be 50. But where do you want to go? Because all of us at this point in time in our experiences are adventurers. We're all adventurers. We adventure out every single day to go take out the trash, to talk to people we've never spoken to be a part of something that we wished that we could be. And that is what we are. And I take that really, really serious, because when I asked this gentleman, well, where do you want to go? If you already said this is what you want to be, because he said he was a singer. He showed me his Facebook, and he told me that that's what he wanted to do. He said he wanted to be an actor and sing. Well, he already said he sung, and I was like, well, that's where you need to go. You need to find those people who are going to start you on that journey. And I guess I was just a part of that journey. I really was, because not only could I help him, but I could help him see something that he didn't see it himself. And he asked for assistance, and that's the best that I said I could do. Once again, everybody wants money, but money is just a tool, man. That's really it. And if you don't know how to use that tool, then what's the point of having money? What's the point of you asking everybody for money if you don't know how to use the tool? Like all of this, what you see in the background, I bought that with tools, not with money. Because if you don't see it, then it wasn't worth being in my house at this point, which means that it's not a worthy tool. It's not sharp enough. It's not going to help me make what I say I want to make. That's why it's not here. And all in all, that is what counts in our existence. Is this high enough? Yeah. That's what really counts. And so I thought of, and now once again, I'm a critical thinker. You say, what's up, Artemon? Hey, BMI, greetings, bro. Greetings, chat. Hi, Wild Wolf. What's up, Artemon? How you doing? So this guy, he could be a good asset as a person trying to get somewhere. He could be. He just needs to know what his worth is when he say he's got the skills. Because ultimately, if he's got the skills, then somebody's going to need him somewhere at some point in their existence. That's what they're going to do. Because we're all tools. We're all part of that word that describes our superpowers. Have you learned how to use your superpowers today?
because I'm trying to figure out what else I can do with my superpowers. I already know I have powers. I already know what they look and they sound and they feel like, but how else can I use them to help establish something for my future? You know, like Wild Wolf's got superpowers. Art of Mine has superpowers, and everybody else that I've met has superpowers. It just depends on if you truly want to use those superpowers for good or evil. Yep. And I take that stuff very serious because not only are you playing with your own time, but you have a mission when you came to this planet. You had a real mission when you came to this planet. Did you remember? Did you forget? Because those things are very pertinent to who you are and what you're going to accomplish. Like if you know a famous somebody, they got there because they knew what their mission was when they got here. They knew exactly what it was going to take for them to be successful in their own way. And it necessarily didn't have to have them be famous, but that was a part of them seeking their, what's the word? Not vitality. Well, I guess that could be the word. We'll just use vitality. Because we're all vital. We're all vital creatures. We are. And that's the structure of our world right now. Dang it. That is the structure of what we live right now. And if you think differently, that's fine. Think as differently as you want, but nothing else is going to change about that because that's what everybody seeks. Monetary value and accomplishments. What's the word? I can't figure out what the word is. Starts with a V, I think. And I've learned that. I've learned that through years of me trying to hold up my part of the reason why I'm here. I'm supposed to coach people. I'm supposed to give people what they say that they're asking for because I'm a coach. I'm a coach. Yep. Somebody asked me, how do I do something? And then I was like, well, you got to think about what it would look like if you did it. Like the action, that's what you have to look at first. And then the outcome will be you smiling and you praising yourself for actually getting the job done, getting the goal accomplished through your actions. Yep, that's what it comes out to. Because once again, I've done this like a billion times. I've done shows, I've sold things, I've accomplished like a ton of like there and backs because I've traveled to different countries. I've gone and talked to people who have risked their lives to tell me about what they've experienced, right? Does that make sense? I know people who haven't made it back from their explorations. I remember this guy, it's really off, but regular show. There was this guy who went out and he didn't come back. End of story. He didn't come back the same person. And I realized how much of an impact that would be on the people that I knew because I didn't come back. And I told myself, well, you know, you have to think of the plan. Even when you're on the way, you have to think of the plan of you being able to get back. And that is what made me a critical thinker, because I was like, there's no way I'm going to go out and do something and not figure out how to get back. Even if it's a B plan to my A plan, I have to. I just absolutely have to. This guy was a really good friend of mine too. He ended up being sick, and he took some Well, he had to go somewhere, so he took some medicine and he drove to the destination, tried to drive back, fell asleep at the wheel, crashed his car, and woke up a different person. And that is just the craziest. And that's what they stated during the accident report. That's what they stated, that he didn't even know who he was. He didn't even know where he was going. Like, and that's who he will be until he figures out what he is and what he wants to be from here on out. Yeah. It's the wildest thing, man. So just like I'm saying to all these other people, like these characters up here, they got a plan for the day. Benson gives them a plan. This is what you got to do today. How you going to get it done? You got to figure it out. I'll give you all of the tools that you need to get the job done, but you got to figure it out. And you got a partner too. Why don't y'all both figure it out? This is what makes them better people, better plants, animals, whatever the heck they claim themselves to be, but that's what it is. What's up, Omizu? How you doing? How's your day? Sorry, I'm just sculpting away over here, bro. I'm trying to make this cat's leg because I think this is going to be the best thing I've ever made in my life, and I have it. I have it structured in a good way. Hopefully, I don't have to do any fill-ins though. Yeah, that's the cat's leg. Yep. So I'm gonna use this as my mold for my cats, and yeah, yep. It's just a brick. I think the body's wide enough. I think the body's wide enough though. But yeah, so even the guy that was on my porch this yesterday morning, you know, like our plans, what we do, sometimes they break down and we run into, you know, situations where we're not really familiar with. But once again, you guys got to stop, ask questions, because if you're lost, don't keep going. That doesn't make any sense. If you're doing something good, keep going. But if you're lost, you need to stop and ask questions on everything, because if you don't stop right now, you're going to continue to be lost. I'll put that on everything. And you're going to be lost in a place that you don't belong. And all of the people that you encounter are going to keep telling you that, oh, I don't think you belong here. This doesn't seem like this is your neck of, like all of those movies where some random hotshot from out of town comes in and he's like, I'm going to do it this way. Like, yo, you really don't belong here. And it's okay. Like, it's okay to know that this place is just a pit stop. It's just a point of reference to where you say you need to be. And I put that on everything because I've traveled and heard that story every single time. Like, oh, you're not from here, are you? You don't know how any of this stuff works here, do you? And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? I just thought this was always like in movie references and stuff. And then I realized, like, this is a movie. This is the movie that we're living. This is 100% the movie that we are truly living. Yep. Because if somebody say it to me like that, I'm like, I don't know about that one, bro. And that's really what it is. I thought it was something different for a second. And I was like, you know what? It's actually what it say it is. It's actually a whole ass movie. And you're the main actor. Unless you want to be like the A in, you know, but you're the main freaking actor, because this is your world and everybody else just supports you. Yep, that's how it goes. All right, I think I'm almost done scraping this. I want to level this out just a little bit, so at least when I add a surface to it, it will. I do have sandpaper, don't I? I do have a brick. I have sandpaper. Hold on. Oh man, if I get up, I'm gonna get stuff all over the floor. And then I'm gonna have to vacuum again. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. This little piece right here, I think I chipped too much. And it's not smooth. You said people do this all the time at work. Act like they know where they are going, then come back to me for directions. I'm telling you, that's what it is. So you missed the story of me finding a person that was on. I'm not going to say what he was or anything like that because that's not his true. That's not his true character. Well, I guess it was his true character because that's what he said he was. He said that he was homeless, right? You're a character. You're a character in this movie describing what your attributes are. That's what he was describing. Every single thing that he was describing, I was like, oh, you are that. But I'm like, well, do you have a plan so you can move from that? Do you have a plan that you're going to be something else? And he's like, yeah, I want to be a singer, et cetera, et cetera. And he said, I got a degree. And I was like, okay, well, those are the things that you need to search for. And I asked if you have anybody, and I asked him if he had anybody else for support. And he goes, no. And I said, it's okay not to have support. That means that your drive should be greater because you will seek those people as you accelerate in accomplishing the things that you say that you want to accomplish. And it's just small things. I was like, the best thing you can get right now is something to help you support whatever the next thing is going to be, even if it's just to get a place to stay. Work on that, and then everything else will evolve because now you're at that position rather than being of something else. And the best thing is to ask questions right now. Don't wait until it's too damn late and you're now all by yourself and there's nobody. Ask questions right now when there's people that are available who have the answer. And then go seek, and then go on the adventure. Don't be like, oh, I'm just going to go out into the woods and see if I can, live out in the woods all by myself. Like, oh, hell no, don't do that. That's the same exact reason as people get lost and never come back. It's a mental and a physical thing. I'm not just stating people actually go in the forest and get lost because they do, but it's a real situation. Like, you can ask questions now. I'd rather you ask questions now than ask questions when you're SOL. And there's nothing that anybody is wanting to do for your situation, because then it's too late. Like, what you been doing the whole time? Figuring out how to screw yourself up? Like, come on, bro, don't do that to yourself, because it's not worth it. It's really not. It's not even close to being worth the anguish, because if you can get to the top on the first try, then there you go. Now you don't have to ask the strenuous questions while you're going through the situation, like you can just avoid all of that and benefit from being at the top of whatever it is. And the top is just, an idea. It's not necessarily, I always think, when I think of the top when I think of the top, I always think of Jay-Z, and I don't know why. I don't know why he always comes to my mind as somebody who is at the top, because once again, his top looks different than my top does. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean in reference to that is just like his success is totally different from mine. Like, he could be like, yo, I want to be successful as Full of Rain is. That's how successful I want to be. You know what I'm saying? He could think of that like, I want to create and draw and paint and, but that's how I think of it. Like, his success means that instead of him going and doing it by himself, he added more value to the fact that he needed to get this done, and he needed more people that were going to help him see that through. I always thought about it like that. Always, always, always. I don't know why I always saw Jay-Z, but I guess because like sometimes the things that he said um impacted me, the things that he did helped mold me, in success. So like it's what he did, that made it. And then what he said while he was doing it really helped me bridge the gaps between reality and perspective. You said I'm definitely the NPC of my world. Oh shoot. I had a conversation about NPCs the other day. I keep finding more and more people. I don't even know if they're people anymore, but I keep finding more and more of NPCs, non-playing characters. When uh, when I go out, I find more and more of them. Um, yeah, I even asked some family members as well. Are they NPCs? Are they non-playing characters? Because everybody has a role, right? Everybody has something they have to do in order um, to help others accomplish things. And like I'm a go-getter. Like whatever it is that I need to do, I'm about to freaking do it. Like nobody's gonna tell me it needs to be done this way. I'm just gonna be like, I got it. I figured it out already. Yeah, I figured it. I figured it out already. I don't need nobody help. Yep, I sure did. And I'm proud of myself because not only can I make the world that I perceive mine, but I can do that and share it with other people. I really can. All right, I'm gonna scrape this for another 60 minutes, and that's gonna be it. You said, what are you sculpting? Oh shoot, they all fell on the floor. I'm sculpting this. This is my cat. Yep. All right, I gotta get up and clean because this everywhere. No. But anyway, so it is October and it is my birthday. I celebrate the whole entire month of October. I do things for myself. I go places. I ask for gifts. So if you guys would like to, I appreciate if you donate. That would be so cool. You guys can donate. Let me see. Because I like money. I really do. You can donate here on my Cash App. It'd be much appreciated. It would be much appreciated. There we go. That's my Cash App, 15 green right there. You can donate whatever, dollar, $500, whatever. That'll help me contribute to everyday experiencing my birth that my mom gave me. 100%. That's how it goes. But she's not only looking forward to seeing me for my birthday, but I want to feel good that every day is definitely an accomplishment. That's it. Strong. Because I know when I was born, she told me tons of stories. And I was like, wow, I'm glad you experienced those things because that made you a greater mom. For real, for real. It really did. All right, so this is my brick character right here. Yep. Yep. I think the back of it, though, we're going to have to, I think I might have to shorten the back end just to make sure that both of those don't overlap. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Let's see that. We're halfway there. Halfway there. And I think I'm going to soften this edge right here. But I think I did a really good job softening. I think I did. I think I did. He's like a little brick. But let me round out the edges too. I forgot about that. We need to round out the edges up here. And we'll do that by cutting some of this off. Yep. Oh, music. That got me thinking. Even if you think that you're an NPC, why would you want to tell us that? Why do you think telling us that you're an NPC, if this is part of the matrix, why do you think people should know that NPCs exist? Wait, is this shoulder is supposed to be way more round? Because like I said, I've had this conversation about NPCs. I'm just gonna go down there real quick because I think it's very interesting that we as what do I want to say? Us as I gotta be careful what I say about people because YouTube, but yeah, I had this. I'm sorry, I'm just like all over the place. I'm trying to think of this carving, and then, but like I said, I had this conversation the other day, like 2 days. No, I had this conversation yesterday. My brother called me. I had this conversation yesterday about NPCs, and I mean, I'm all for the fact that people follow directives. People are what they are, and they don't even realize that anything else exists outside of the directive. And but a lot of times we structure our day based on those needs, right? We need to keep going as our program. You know what I'm saying? You go to work every day. It's a program. You're programmed to get up and go do something that follows a script. You see what I'm saying? You are. There's nothing you can do about it. Try to stop yourself from doing it, and you'll find yourself still doing it. But an NPC, you're like, you don't play the game, you're the game's avatar of how things work. If you were structured, that makes sense. Did I say that right? If you're structured to do something like the bots, they gave us these little testing stuff. If you're a bot, bots don't follow it. They just do it. They just are what they are, but they can't compute why they do stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like they can't figure out why. They don't ask that. They just do it, and that's what makes them. That's what makes them who they are. You said, Katie said you actually have the same vacuum. Yeah, really? That's a really great vacuum. It really is. It is expensive, but you say happy birthday. Appreciate it. Thank you, Omizu. Thank you. NPCs are cool. They always get chat on. They do, don't they? I try not to chat on the ones that I find, but yeah, I try not to because in my eyes, they're still people that organize, their lives and stuff like that. So I wonder if this is round enough. Can you see if that's round enough? I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, I think that's round enough. It's supposed to go in all the way. Where'd the other picture go? Where'd the other picture go? Let's see if I got that right. A little bit. Oh, no, just a little bit more. So this is gonna be the best figurine I ever made, and I'm only gonna make one of them. I mean, I'm gonna make a bunch of different copies, but this is gonna be the first and only sculpt. Unless somebody else wants to sculpt it for me, and that's how that'll go. But I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it the best first way that I can. Because I went to school for this, and I always found like making things with my hands was a lot of fun. I thought, well, if I can make it, then I'll have to buy it. I mean, I bought all the tools for this experience, but I already had the knife. I just needed the phone to sculpt. So, yep. Hey Katie, how's your day going? How's your day going? How's your day pursuing? Look at that. Almost right. She said, bye, have to go. All right, Katie. You know I did this live stream just for you, Katie. Did you know that? Did you even know that? The only reason why you see this on Saturday and Sunday, obviously, is because of you, Katie. I just want you to know that. I want you to have that. Nope, just for you, Katie. Just for you. I find it interesting that people that message me, like I'll communicate with you. Like it's not difficult. It's like having a cell phone and somebody calls you, you answer the phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Somebody that any one of my my live streams or something, and you just comment, tell me how your day is, like what your experience is. Maybe something that you saw in my live stream that like took you somewhere. Like tell me about it. Like equal is equal. Especially if you don't get to see me like actually live streaming, because sometimes we got everyday other stuff, and YouTube is not it part of the value of the day. But yeah, that is freaking smooth, absolutely smooth. Yeah, but yeah, like if you text me, I'll answer back. Like it's fun to think that other people have lives that they want to continue to live, and the best way that I can do it is just answer. Like I'm here. somebody wanted to find out, like, why don't you live stream when I'm available? And I'm like, I can do that. I can be available. It was 10 o'clock when I started, so it was 10 o'clock. But somebody said that they can't catch my live streams, and I was like, you know what? Let's try to do that. Let's try to make that happen because it's important. It is important. Very much important. Everybody's important. Okay, so I just have to figure out how to smooth this area. But I think we're done now. It's perfect. Perfect. Just gonna smooth out these feet a little bit. Yeah. But I thank everybody for being a part of my birthday too. Like it's just that. Even if you can't send me $1,000 for my birthday, I appreciate it. And that matters just as much. It really does. 100% it really does. And I think it's way too much here at the bottom. I'll have to patch that with some epoxy or something. But I think we got it though. What do you think? What do you think? I got 9 likes. Let's go. Wait, can I like this too? There's 10 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got 11 likes. Let's go. I love it. Absolutely love it. And Katie, thank you for joining us today. Yeah, this cat, I'm telling you, this cat right here, bro. Perfect. I think I want to cut some of this off though. Some of this dax. I think it's long enough. Because it's like, let me measure it. Oh shoot, I gotta stand up again. Oh man. I should have brought the measuring tape. Now I'm not gonna stand up again. Because I just keep getting stuff all over the floor. And I'm trying not to get stuff all over the floor. But okay, so let me see. I think I've been streaming for like a good hour. I have to make the tail. Boom, I made the tail. And I have to make the face because I messed up. But you don't know what my mistakes look like, so you just see from what I showed you. But yeah, this is the tail. And it's not. This is the tail. This is the function. Hold on. It's supposed to go like this, not like this. Is it? Should I make it like this? No, this is definitely the way that the tail is supposed to be. So we have to smooth out the back too. Okay, so the front and the back are the same. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. All right, we got to carve that then. So we get our tail up here too. Tail of 2. I don't know how I'm gonna get that. I don't know. That's interesting. I think it's supposed to be way more rounder at the top too. But I don't know. That's different. Now I don't know. I'm just gonna cut these down. Because this is the tail that I have in my hand. And Okay, so this character I made, I don't know, man. It's probably, I would say it's almost 2 years since I created the cat in this form. I've made cats tons of like, I have like tons of T-shirts and stuff like that, bro. Because I made this back in I made these back in 2019. I made cats back in 2019, but they didn't have this form until a year and a half or so ago. So how I figured out is that um, if everything has a proportion, everything is proportionally correct. The ears are exactly the same size as the tail is. The legs are exactly the same on each side. They're all shaped the same, but they have different. They're all the same. Everything's the same. Even the head is the same size as the front and the back of the cat, if that makes sense. So when I drew it out, I just started with this, and I was like, oh, well, I have the front side, then maybe I should just flip this, and then that's the back, and so forth. And I was like, there you go, you got yourself a working cat, and I just went from there, and it just made sense to me. So that's how I created the cat, and this is my origin story. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Take care. Have a wonderful birthday. Thank you, Omizu. You said a tale of two kitties. Let's go. That's what it's called. Yes, a tale of two kitties. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Omizu, for joining me. Thank you for helping me celebrate my birthday too. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if we can get this structure. Because I don't want to make it like this. I want to make it like this. This is the way that it should be. Maybe I need to cut it down just a little bit too to make sure that the shape is. Oh my gosh, this mold is gonna be freaking crazy. In a couple of days, I'll mold it. I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished with everything. So all I have to do is put it in a box, pour the resin, wait for the resin to dry. It's only gonna take a day. This is not like a week long project. Because you can mold you can mold in just one day. There's all of everything is available to be finished in one day. Now color in it, maybe a full day, you know, maybe, maybe, just maybe. I have to bring the tail down just a little bit, right? Just gonna bring it down. Oh yeah, I should put this up so you can see what it is that I'm actually making. You see that? That's what I'm making. That's what I'm making. And I thought about this like a couple of years ago. Like, man, I was like, yo, I would love to have a figurine of my home, like my own art, my own. Because everybody else got their own, like, they got their own hats and they got their own dogs and puppies and gorillas and everybody got their own. I was like, I need to find what mine looks like. And I'm going to sell and create as many of these as possible. what was the other one? Brick Bears? Like the Brick Bears? Like everybody's got their own stuff. And I want my own too. I want mine to look like mine because I love and I appreciate cats because they're cool people. So that's what I wanted for my own perspective. Yep, let's cut off a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yep. And I'm gonna have my own because I said it. Because I made it. Yep. I said it and now I'm making it. Yep. Yep. Let's go. It's almost there. I can feel it. I can feel it coming through the air tonight. Actually, it's morning. How's y'all morning going? Oh, it looks like we got a extremely long tail. We're going to have to break that one down too. I think we just need to cut off as much as possible here. And the tail won't be as long. It won't be as long. I appreciate the likes though, y'all. Likes bring more people. Y'all didn't know that? That's what likes do. In the world of YouTube. I think this is a long enough tail. Maybe it's a little too long. Hold on. But yeah, I appreciate y'all joining me today on my birthday. Yep. Yep. I'm celebrating the entire month of October. I get gifts. I'm appreciative. I make things happen. I was supposed to have 2 shows this month too, but I don't know what that was about. People just doing people stuff, but I guess I'll get it back like 20-fold anyway. And I'm gonna have a birthday party. Yep. I gotta put the flyers up today, and some friends and family will come by, and we'll just all celebrate together, enjoy some music, some laughs. I hope there'll be a lot of laughs. I want people to laugh about things that they never thought that they could laugh about until they came to my birthday party. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna put that up, and then people can come by and and have fun. That's how I see it. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is right. I think I just need to. I think this is the right size for the tail. It still looks a little long. Because it's supposed to be the same size as the leg. Does that make sense? Everything is proportional. The legs are supposed to be the same. I think I need to take it down just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Yep. But yeah, I'm making a cat figurine because I made it. That's why. That's why I do stuff. Because I love making stuff. I do. Absolutely enjoy the outcome. Dang, that's perfect. Oh my gosh, look at the fit on that. That is, look, it just like stuck there. Wait, where's my. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Perfect. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. You know what? I'm gonna stop telling people that I'm good at doing stuff and just continue to show you that I am amazing at creating, and I enjoy what I do. I really do. I enjoy every second of the day that I get to make something of my day. Every day. Every freaking day of the week. It's because without that, I am absolutely Nothing. Absolutely not even close to accomplishing who I am if I don't get up and do something magical with my superpowers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I think this is done too. I wanted to smoothen this out just a little bit more so it met, because I'm gonna have to put something for filler in here. It looks like I don't know if I have to do, but this is the head. Trying to get that gap. See, there's like a little gap in between there. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, but this is the side. Oh, the love is falling apart. Like, okay, like, okay, okay. All right, so we have our whole and half of our cat. So this is going to go in the mold like this. Yeah, this is going to go in the mold just like this. Hopefully I don't have any undercuts. So when it comes out the mold, it's perfect. Perfect. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sculpting this to put this into a mold so I can make a figurine, a full cast of this cat. Yep. That's what I'm doing. I have sandpaper too, but I don't want to get into all that. That's too much dust. I think this is going to be absolutely freaking perfect. Yep. Brilliant. This is absolutely freaking brilliant. And I have to make the head. Yeah. And let's see, where's the marker? All right, so half of our cat, this is our cat. This is the side view of our cat. Yeah. So I'm just going to mark a few things here, and then we're going to take that. Wait, is this the one? I think this is this one? I think this is the one. Let's put this one here. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're making magic. I feel like Walt Disney, not the physical Walt Disney, but the dude who prepared for his legacy to live on for as long as it could. That's what I feel like. Because, well, because I made it. I made what I said that I wanted to, and I believe in everything that I do, 100%. I believe in the things that I say that I can't do too, and I work on those things. I work on them because I believe that that's what we have time for. Just work on the experiences that we want to truly believe we have. Yep. 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 And then I think I'm gonna try to what's that? I think I'm gonna try to work on this today. Yeah. So I just lined the inside of the face. So this is the side profile. Once again, I'm working with this foam to get the side profile of this cat that I'm making, and so his nose. Where's the other paper at? Yo, why does that paper keep falling on the floor? Oh, it's right here. It's right here, y'all. This one right here. So this is the side profile. You put that right there. And this is his face. It's crazy because I already built this the other day and I damaged it. So I have to make another one. Yeah. So I'm just going to scrape away all of the parts for the nose and the side profile of the face. So I can make a little nose. Actually, it's just the profile of the nose. The profile of the nose that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get that part correct. Yeah. Yeah. Because once I get that correct, this is game. This is game. We can start molding. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna live stream the mold part. I think I'll wait until tomorrow. And it'll be a fresh day. I can clean up all of the stuff that's on the floor. And we can have a fresh experience. All right, in the side profile is, I'm hoping I have this correct. Because this face is pretty flat here. So like I said, I'm working 2 halves of a whole. Oops. So I'm just scraping away some of this foam, and then that's really it. And the rest of the cat, the eyes will come later as we paint and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think that the ears might be, I think they might be too thick, too large. Is what I'm trying to say. Because it's supposed to go into just having reservations real quick. I'm gonna make sure that this, see the face. I'm just trying to make sure that the face is correct. He's more like a when you're looking at him, he's more like an egg shape. And his eyes profile is right here. I think I might have to cut the ears down just a little bit. See that? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it all again. Let's do it. So yeah, so back to regular show real quick. I think I've watched most of the seasons for the regular show, and I always think of like how they try to personalize the structure of the stories. Because I'm like, sometimes the stories are like just go wherever. But this Halloween special that I have playing on in the background, I'm not sure if you can see it though. Because now I feel like you can't see it. You can only see what I'm doing right now. But it's like, it's so personal that they made the story so unique that you can't like think that it would ever happen to somebody, right? That's how they made it. They didn't make it like a movie where it's like a situation but they take it there, and then they make you feel grounded when they solve the situation. And I like that because that's a part of like storytelling. It's like the most, that's love. That's what I'm trying to say. That's love, because not only do you want things to work out for the characters, but you want to cheer them on so they can continue to be who they say that they want to be. That's truly what love is made of. Yeah, I think I have to round this a little bit more down. I don't know if I want to take too much off of this, but maybe it's the outer edges. Um, but yeah, I really have enjoyed um, regular show for a while. There's another show called Clarence, and I kind of felt like I was watching him um, like dictate how he sees the world, right? Because if that's how we all do, we all see the world, in our own way. But he made sure that he loved the people that he shared the world with. Does that make sense? Like sometimes we get so like built up into our own that we forget other people, could help us enjoy our day or whatever. And I just really enjoyed watching him like be that person. It's really cool. This is so far from it's there, but yeah. Yeah, once again, watching seasons of it. I mean, I watch movies and stuff. I used to follow along like other TV shows and stuff, but like when you can take characters and mold them into whatever you want, and you know, they evolve or they're exciting to watch. Um, I think it's cool because this was like the first thing that my son was watching when he was born. He got some DVDs so he can, DVDs. So he could, enjoy something that was wholesome. He didn't have to watch like scary movies and stuff, and PBS and all of that stuff. So, but this was like the first thing that we went to, you know, when we were watching like anime together. Was fun. So regular show didn't really come into the picture. This is something I was personally drawn by. Eyes of Art, how you doing? I heard you say something about your birthday. It is my birthday. What's happening? Let's go. Every day is my birthday. Yep, the month of October. Because I tell it just the same as anybody else should. Like, if your parents brought you home from the hospital the first day you were born, right? Or whatever, the day after, and then they forgot about you for the rest of the month, that would suck. But my mom was proud. She accomplished something that she didn't know that she could do as a woman, right? And I got to celebrate every day. She got to celebrate every day that she brought home, two brand new little babies, because I'm actually a twin. And, if I celebrated my birthday for one day, my mom didn't celebrate us being born for one day. She celebrated the whole entire year. She was so proud, to be a new mommy and stuff. Like, that's how I see it. So why am I going to celebrate my birthday for one day? Come on now, bro. There's plenty of blessings I can get. You know what I'm saying? So why would I celebrate it for one day? When I know I got the whole entire month. And yep, I observed the whole month. And I think I rounded this too much. What the heck, bro? I think this. I think I took it down too much. Yep. But that's what I've been doing. Been celebrating. I tell everybody. I go everywhere I go. It's my birthday. Oh, really? Yeah, it's my birthday. Absolutely. Don't you want people to help you celebrate your birthday, even strangers? It's my birthday. Absolutely. Wait, there's this note right there. It's my birthday. Let's go. All right, I think I got it now. I think so. Where's this side? Where's the marker? Where's the marker? So this is 1 and 1. This is the 1 of 1. Yep. So this is what I'm making. I'm making my cat as a figurine. So I'm sculpting it out of foam, and then I'll use resin in order to cast it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be heavy, but I'm going to try my best not to think about it as a negative, but as something that I can put in my house. And yeah, that's the face from the hat. Ooh, I got gas. That's weird. I'm burping a lot. And I didn't even drink any water. Anyway, that's what I'm feeling right now. Yep. Yep. So I think I'm pretty much done at this point. Put this toothpick in here, and I think that's it. So that's that. This is the half. There's the other. And I got a vacuum, but I don't think I'm gonna sit you. I'm gonna make y'all go through me vacuuming one more time. Because I mean, although you may like to listen to the vacuum, but yeah. So there's my half. Let's see, and I still have to. So this is the tail, but it's actually the head, right? So I just took that off of there, but this is the tail part because when I originally made the cat, this is what I started out with, right? I started out with the back part, and I was like, oh, let me figure out what the face and the tail. So I drew the tail, and then I was like, don't mess your brain up trying to figure out what the front should look like. Just make the half of the back the front, and the front the back. I got it. The back to front, the front is the back. So, but that's what the cat is supposed to look like. So, but I take this tail off, right, and the head is like that. So you have the cat. Let's go. Let's go. See, it's supposed to look like this. You like it? Y'all like it? I'm almost there. 100%. I'm almost there. Yep. Actually, I think what I have to do next is just cover each one of these, and I think I'm gonna go get clay. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then pour the molds because I tried paper. Paper's cool, but I think I'm just gonna use another surface that's non-porous because this is all porous material, and yeah, look at that. That is freaking amazing. But I appreciate y'all being here today. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's not much more I can do for this live stream. Um, yeah, so I think we're just gonna leave this as is, and I'm gonna clean up, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my birthday. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day as well, because you made it. Let's go, let's go. I wish I could have watched the regular show with me, but it is what it is. It is It is what it is. Yep. But I'm gonna clean up and yep, I'm gonna clean up. Regular sugar. Regular sugar. Yo, this is so freaking amazing, man. I've got to put the subtitles on too, so you have to watch the subtitles. And oh yeah, I'm playing this on my PlayStation 3 too because I don't have another DVD player. All right, I gotta clean up. You said what's the shirt I'm wearing? I'm wearing a Keith Haring shirt. Yep. Oh, there's still more stuff over there too. I just had to make sure that we clean up this area because this foam is everywhere. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. What's up? I don't know. How you doing? IDK. I don't know why I couldn't get the captions. Yo, I love regular show. I love regular show. Hot dog eating contest. Get that too. So I guess we can just sit here. I'm gonna grab some lunch. We can watch some. I see if I can get the at least the captions going. I forgot how to. Did I fast forward it? Oh, there it is. That's just weird. What's up, Dondro? You said it's true. You said peak. You said the prophecy. You said happy birthday, month full of rain. Thank you, Dondro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something to eat real quick before I sit down. 'Cause I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I'm just getting some fruit. But yeah, this is how I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Saturday because I made it. Yay! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How you doing today, Dondro? If you're still here, how you doing today? I'm just making some toast and some some succulent fruit so I can enjoy this beautiful breakfast. Some beautiful breakfast foods. But yeah, I finished sculpting most of the cat that I'm making too. So yeah, you said enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, I need to go get some more. Some more fruit. Sorry, I can't. I should not sing if I'm not in frame. I need to get some more breakfast, the ones I enjoy. That's what I need to do. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you guys really, really get the best out of this experience today because it's yours. And yep, just wholesome. I'm celebrating my birthday today. And, you know, yeah, just like I said before, like, our days of birth is like one of a kind. And I think we should realize that, if you miss out on getting to experience, the whole month, sometimes it feels like it's not even worth having a birth because other people don't see it the way that you see it. But if you express it through the entire month, like I bet you realize that there's more things that you're missing out on because the gift of birth is also a physical gift too. And it's really structured just around that. And when I say that, like every year somebody has done something. Oh, that looks like a face. It's cool. But somebody's done something nice for me the whole entire month. Someone has decided that, hey, I think you could use this, or this is worth, or this is. And it really helped me realize that not only do I get one day, but I get to feel that everybody else wants to be a part of it too. My birth month is October. Let's go. You know, and sometimes I can give gifts back too. You know, I really can. Because not only am I receiving, ooh, I'm giving right back at you. And I'm making a delicious little PB&J just for you guys, just for y'all. Because I know you're hungry right now. It's early in the morning. I know you're hungry. I know it. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here. I probably could put a lot of this stuff up in a way. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna have the best day ever. I think that's what I'm about to do. Oh my gosh! I think I'm gonna have the best day ever. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. All right, this paper's got to go. This paper can go here. This paper can go here. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up from this exercise that I just did. If you scroll back through, you'll see that I just finished the cat in foam sculpture. And I'm telling you, it's going to be the best thing ever. I'm telling you, when that thing is finished, yo, everybody going to want a piece of that. They'll be like, yo, where can I get one? Where can I get one of these cats that you sculpted? Because I want a color one. Hey, yep. 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 This is my dude right here. This is Jack. This is best friend Luigi. Yep. Chilling, bro. Straight up chilling. All right, let's go. Let's go get something to fire up real quick. Cause it's Saturday morning. It is. Actually, it's the afternoon. Oh my gosh. That really? What the heck? The whole morning is gone? I did not realize that. The whole entire morning is. Damn, I thought it was still in the morning. I saw 11 o'clock coming around and I was like, wait, that's really quick, sir. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all is wrong with having the day go by. Oh my. Oh my. About to go and enjoy the rest of my day as I choose it to be. I appreciate everybody who is here to help me support my birthday. Thank you so much. Actually, I should have put I did that wrong. I should have pinned that to the. I don't know why I do stuff like that. I do. I think I do know why, but I probably could have did it just a little bit better. Every time. Every time I know I can do it better. I don't know why. Because I made it. I made it. I made it exactly the way it said it was supposed to be.
No mistakes. Ever could use. Dang. I don't think we're about to call this one success. Yep. I should have been able to. Dang it. Yo, if I want to go check me out, I'm about to go play Peak too. After I finish eating, I'm about to go play Peak on my other channel. And I'm about to have fun with that one too. I hope this goes. I wish I could have just took this. But it didn't. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all joining us today. I will see y'all in the next stream. Appreciate y'all for joining. And until next time, have a good